Hey everybody, it's me coming to you live, loud, and in color from my vehicle on my way from point A to point B. So that means it's time for another edition of Gettin with Gladys. Children, happy Saturday. It is the weekend. Hallelujah. Beautiful outside. You can see the sun shining through my window here, blinding me. I don't have my sunglasses with me today, so I'm a little blinded by this beautiful sunlight, but I ain't mad at it. It's better than the rain and snow and wintry mess we've been having, so I will accept it. But happy Saturday. I hope you have some great plans for the weekend. I just started off my weekend the responsible way, what you do as an adult, and got a massage this morning. And children, it was amazing. I feel like a spring chicken, and we all know that I am definitely not a spring chicken at the ripe age of 22 plus some years. But for those of you that are in and around the Columbus area, I'll give a special shout out to my new friend Brian at Open Sky Day Spa, who is an amazing massage person. I don't know if they prefer to be called masseuse, massage therapist. He's amazing, whatever you want to call it. Magical hands. My back feels so much better when I went in there. So thank you, Brian, for your wonderful talent and making me feel a little bit better this morning, starting off my weekend. Again, that's Open Sky Day Spa. If you're in around Columbus, hell, if you're in the greater tri-state area, y'all should travel up here to get a massage from Brian, because he is spectacular. So I highly recommend 5-star, 2 thumbs up review for Open Sky Day Spa. Thank you for that. So speaking of adult things, children, I have had it this week with adults who don't know how to adult, who cannot be adults, who don't take responsibility as being adults. You know, one thing I learned from my parents growing up, I had 2 mamas, fortunately for me. You know, some people don't even have one, but I had 2, and they taught me that when you make grown folk decisions, they come with grown folk consequences. So you can make all the choices you want. You're free to make any choices that you want to do with your life. My parents gave me that freedom. You choose what you want to do, but you're going to have to suffer the consequence that comes with that decision. And grown folk decisions have grown folk consequences. You're going to hear me say that a few more times in today's episode, because people this week have just worked my nerves. They take on responsibility with where they live and legal binding terms and conditions, and they just feel like they above the law, or they above certain rules and regulations, because they feel like they're special. Their circumstances are so special, or they didn't know, or they couldn't read this, and they didn't understand that better. Well, honey, that's part of being an adult. You got to make sure you understand and read what it is you're getting into. When you decide to lay down with somebody in the bed and have sexual relations, and something ends up happening, somebody gets pregnant, that is a grown folk consequence from a grown folk decision. And with that, your life changes. So you need to make sure that your life circumstance is such that if that were to happen, that you can accommodate such. And if you're not in a place where you want that to happen, that kind of consequence, then you take the precautions as an adult to make sure those things don't happen. So again, say it with me, everybody together. Grown folk decisions come grown folk consequences. And you have to accept that. That's adulting. That's what you have to do. When you turn 18 and your parents kick you out, well, most of y'all, some of y'all still living off your parents, is still nursing. Need to get to getting and get on your own as an adult. But for those of you whose parents were responsible and kicked you out the house at 18 and made you get on your own 2 feet, I've been on my own since I was 19, out in the world. Thank you to my mama, who pushed me to do and fend for myself. So hallelujah for that. So for those of you who haven't, your parents need to get to getting and kick you on out to the curb to fend for yourself. But just remember that as an adult, there are a lot of privileges and things that you get to do that you don't get to do as a child. You get to drink alcohol. Hallelujah for that. I need to drink every now and then, every other day. Some of y'all drive me to drink out there quicker than others, so you get to drink, but you need to drink responsibly. You decide to drive drunk, that's a grown folk decision. That's going to come with a grown folk consequence. You're either going to get arrested in a DUI, you'll get into an accident, and God forbid you hurt somebody else or hurt yourself, or worse, you can vote. and you can vote for whoever you choose that fits your style and beliefs. That's a grown folk decision, who you vote for, and that's going to have a grown folk consequence to come along with that based on how they run the country if they win an election. You can look at pornography at that point. That's a grown folk decision. Comes with grown folk consequences if you get caught from people you don't want catching you. All kinds of things as adults you get to do you don't get to do as a kid. But again, I'm going to say it for one more time. Grown folk decisions come grown folk consequences. So what I need for y'all to do, and if you know people that are like this, if you out there, if you're an adult, I'm going to stay over the age of 18. If you're over 18, you're an adult. Because you can be tried in court as an adult. So if you're an adult, you need to get it together. You need to make sure you understand your legal obligations, whether it is where you live, with your job, your bill situation, finances. Make sure you understand all the things that go into that and accept the responsibilities if you don't meet those obligations. So if you're where you live at and you decide to go out and meet somebody, you want to move in with your new friend or whatever, you have a lease contract. You can't break that lease contract without a consequence. So don't go crying, pleading, begging to your landlord because you made a grown folk decision and then think about the grown folk consequence that was going to come with it, with the penalty or not the ability to get out of your lease contract. This is one thing that was on my mind today, this week. I just wanted to let you know, but hallelujah for the massage I got, because that just took all my stress away. So I'm feeling so much better, children. It's beautiful Saturday. It's going to be 60 tomorrow. By winter, I hope you are done. I think it's supposed to snow on Thursday. Welcome to Ohio weather. But I hope you have some great plans for the weekend. Get out there, do some adult things, get you an adult cocktail, go do some adult activities. But remember, grown folk decisions come grown folk consequences. Just remember that. Also remember that if anybody's coming to you with anything that you don't want, they act ignorant, irresponsible as an adult, you can tell them that you need to get to getting per Gladys. That's all I have for you today, children. Sorry it was a little bit of a rant today, but I had to get that soapbox out. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Get to Gettin with Gladys. Be sure to share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Get to Gettin with Gladys, share the videos. Gladys, get them all around the world. Share it with your friends. Make sure you like the videos on Facebook too. Just everywhere. We're going to be Get to Gettin in 2016. I'm sorry I took a few weeks off. Life has been crazy. But I will try to post more regular videos here in the coming months. But that is all I have. I hope you have a great weekend. And we will see you soon, children. Thank you.